video, I will show you my no makeup look. This is basically just simple, very sheer coverage makeup that's going to make you look like a better, more well-rested version of yourself without being a dead giveaway with things like heavy eyeshadow or heavy mascara or eyeliner. Now, a lot of these are very simple transitions, like switching to a powder foundation, switching to a matte bronzer, things like using Lash Tint instead of mascara, and just some little tips and tricks I've shown you to basically hide the makeup while still emphasizing your best features. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button below, hit the notification bell next to it so you get updates when I post new videos. Follow me on social media at Katrinaosity, and if you like this video, please click the like button. It really helps my videos get seen here on YouTube.
Here is my bare skin and very, very pale features. I also have a little bit of puffiness. So one of the first things I'm going to do is use these Wow Eyes eye mask patches. These are reusable and they come in a little container. So when you first open them, you open up their individual packs and stick them onto your eyes. I leave these on for about 5 minutes, any more than that, and I go a little bit crazy. But just in that time, they reduce so much puffiness, especially if you keep them in the fridge for a little while before you use them. Then you rinse them off and put them back in their container, and you can use these several times, which I absolutely love. So after I reduce the puffiness, I like to use a fine line serum, and I'm just rubbing that in on my forehead and around my mouth. Then I usually like to use a skin barrier product. This is just a nice refreshing spray. Then of course I have to use a sunscreen. 50+ is fantastic for a facial sunscreen, and this one goes on nice and clean feeling. Next, I'm using this Instant Light Lip Comfort Oil from Clarins, and I love this because it's not really a colored product. It has this fuzzy little applicator, and you smooth it onto your lips, and it leaves them nice and glossy, but this also has mint in it, so it increases circulation to your lips just enough to pink them up and give you that nice, natural, rosy lip color. Next, I like to use a mineral powder foundation. This adds extra SPF without adding more products on top, and I just swirl it in the lid and then tap off the excess, and then swirl it onto my face with a fluffy brush, and this gives me a nice sheer coverage that's going to just even out my skin. Next, I use a creamy concealer, and I have switched over to the darker shade in this kit since it is summertime, and I just dab that on gently to cover any under eye circles, and I make sure I work that into the outer corners of my eyes because I tend to miss putting concealer there, and that is a dead giveaway if you are tired. Then I seal that in with the exact same face powder that I used for foundation. And next I'm using this Graftobian Cosmetics Matte Facial Bronzer. It comes with a brush that is perfect for this application. I'm dusting it on around my hairline, my temples, and then cutting in underneath the apples of my cheeks. And next I'm using a matte finish blush. Again, you don't want to use shimmer if you're trying to look like you're not wearing any makeup. And then I'm using my old standby, a taupe eyeshadow, to fill in my eyebrows with a slanted brush. Now, I go really light on my eyebrows most of the time anyway because I am so fair, but one mistake a lot of redheads tend to make is going too red or too warm with whatever they're using for their eyebrows. I find that taupe works absolutely perfectly for mine. I just fill in the tail and then brush the centers of my eyebrows upward. Next, I'm using this ultra rich color eye pencil from Note in Cafe, and all I'm doing is filling in my upper waterline and working it a little bit into the lashes. I really don't want to put this on the lower lash line, just on the top one, and you'll see it's very subtle, but it makes such a difference in making your eyelashes stand out. It's a very little product, but it makes a world of difference in making your eyes pop. Then I like to use my Rimmel Nude Eyeliner and go in on my lower waterline just to make sure that it brightens it up, erases any redness, and makes me look more awake. Then, of course, I curl my eyelashes because that makes such a difference in opening up your eyes. And I like to use a lash tint. I think this Neutrogena one has been discontinued, but I know that there are several brands still making them, and they go on nice and clean with no clumps, and it looks like there is nothing on your lashes except that it gives them great color. This is what I look like bare-faced with a little bit of redness, a little bit of puffiness, and this is me after. Now, if you're saying it looks like no makeup, that is exactly the point. I wanted this to be nice and fresh and natural and just look like a better version of me. A me that gets more sleep. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like this, please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell next to it, follow me on social media at Katrinaosity, and if you like this video, please click the like button.